What's the purpose of AEC? Right, it automatically terminates the exposure, right, after it receives a certain amount of ionization. Right, what else should you know about AEC? You should know, where is the ionization chamber? Where is that? Patient in the IR, right? What else should we know? You should know, oh, there was a question in the front of the textbook chapter about the position, the size, the shape. One of the objectives, I think. Right? You should know where it's positioned, we said, between the patient and the IR. Sizes, well, there's usually 3 cells, right? How they're positioned. 2, and they can be different, they can be organized differently, but this is typically what we see. 2 lateral chambers, 1 central chamber, right? You should know, why is patient positioning important when you're using that? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? If there's an ionization chamber at the bottom that's going to just pick up amount of radiation, what does it matter where I put the patient? It shouldn't, right? That's wrong. It does matter. It really matters. Because it depends on what the exam is you're doing. If you're doing a chest, right, you want to penetrate through what?
The chest.
Lung tissues. So you want to choose those lateral cells, right? Because that's what you're imaging. What if I was doing the spine? Where's your spine? In the middle of your body. So you would want to choose the central chamber, not these, because it won't be properly penetrated. Your image would be underexposed if you choose the incorrect cells. What happens if you don't cover a chamber properly?
Overexposure.
It can result in overexposure, right? For example, we never do pediatrics on using AEC. We use manual. Why? Because their body parts are too small to cover those chambers. That's a waste of radiation. I mean, that chamber is going to terminate so fast, super fast, because it's averaging those cells, right? If you think about it like this, you've got 3 cells. Let's just say I like the one the book gives, I was doing a barium study of someone's stomach. Well, your stomach is over one of the chambers, it ain't over all of them. So what is that unit going to do? AEC will average the amount of radiation you selected. You selected your KVP, and it's going to determine how much it needs to terminate. It does it by itself. You don't get to choose it. That's the point of AEC. It automatically will do it. So it's going to average out the energy over these 2 cells. It's not going to do anything to this because it's covered. So it can't really actually have enough radiation reach it. So this will have all the radiation. This one will basically have absorbed it, right? It didn't reach the image receptor. This got it. So it averaged this out, and now these are basically what's going to be causing this image to look overexposed. Although it terminated really fast, this is overexposed, and this is not overexposed. It barely got anything, it absorbed it, right? So this is the importance of positioning. Again, if you're doing a chest, you want to make sure the 2 lung fields are over these, right? Spine, here. Even if you're doing the chest, where's your heart? It's to the left, but it's usually around the center chamber. It's got to penetrate through what? Blood tissue, right? Those are absorbers, they're thick, right? So positioning is important. I know I went through a lot, but hopefully you got something out of it, I hope. The AEC was really short, so try not to stay up too late, that never helps.